Time to do some more maintenance on the TSX for this video, and I'll just do this here because it's dead right now. Actually, it's dead. So I'm actually, since I keep my tools, well, actually I don't keep my tools in the Integra. I just took them out the other day, but I have the Integra over here. But I'm gonna park it closer either way because I don't want it so far. So this thing, tomorrow I might get some bad news. I saw that it might have a blown head gasket. So if the tuner is not willing to like work with me on like, you know, doing the job, and like at least don't charge me much, because I've had to buy like 5 head gaskets already because it was the original. Then like or I think I bought like 3 it was original, then 2 after that got messed up, so I had to just keep rebuying, and he ended up doing the head stuff for me. But what I saw, let's see if it even turns on. Struggles I have to go through. Alright, so for this video, to start off with, before I got sidetracked with the Integra, I am going to be taking off, or I'm going to be replacing this belt. I hope this is the right part number. Here's the part number if you guys need it. If it is that one, I'll let you know later. So I'll be replacing this belt because I think my alternator is going out. So I have the battery unplugged already. Now to get to the alternator, I believe it's 3 12s or 3 14s, one right here, 2 in the bottom, which is going to be kind of hard to get to with this very little space right here. Or it shouldn't be too hard. This one's going to be a little hard, the one from this side. But also we're going to move the power steering pump to the side over here, so we could just like bring it up, just like slip up the alternator up and out without this in the way. That'll make it the easiest. So first I'm gonna start off by loosening the power steering pump, which is a 12 right here. Let me make sure if it's a 12. Yep, a 12 right here, that's one, and a 12 right there at the bottom, right there. You can see. How am I gonna get to it? Right like that, something like that. So I think it's just two 12s, and then obviously loosen the tensioner first to take off the belt. Yeah, loosen the tensioner off first to take off the belt, then do the 2 12s, put the power steering pump to the side, then you could get to the alternator side. And like always, first turn off, disconnect the battery before anything. So let me get to it. So I got the belt off with the 14 mil for the tensioner, and at first I wanted to do it with the ratchet, right? But it didn't fit because of the motor mount, and I was gonna take off the motor mount, but I'm like, why am I gonna do this, like so much extra work for myself? Because I already had it, like I took off these 2 already, but then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do extra work that I don't have to. So I just got a 14, one of these, put it here, and then with the bar for my jack stand. Oh, rest in peace, there goes my tool. And then I just used it as a breaker. Just put it down, got it loose, and it's good now. Now leave that there. So now you get the 2 12s, the one that goes there, the one that is right there, those 2. Get that out of the way. I put the power steering out of the way too. I mean, yeah, the power steering reservoir, I put it out of the way. It usually sits right there, so then I could put this here and then get to the alternator. As you can see here, I have a mess, but okay, so let me explain. I took off this fan because I couldn't get to the 2 bottom bolts, which are these 2 right here. Couldn't get to them at all. I tried very different ways. I tried with the breaker bar, I tried with this, I tried with one of these. Nothing would work because the fan is a little too fat. So for you guys, save yourself time. I mean, you're gonna end up spending a little bit more time taking off the fan, but this will make it way easier, way simpler. It's literally just two 10s. One goes right here, one right here. Two 10s that are holding these two, which is I think one of them's on, yeah, one of them's on the fan, the other one's on the other fan. On both these two, put this to the side on both the two for the fan, and then take off these two clips that are on the fan, and that's it. Very easy. And then for this 10 right here, I also couldn't take it out while it was in its place, so I just waited for the 10 till I took out these three, and just put the alternator to the side a bit so I could get more access with my ratchet. And now it's good. Now it's completely disconnected, so now I just have to pull it out pretty much, and that's good. And I don't have an alternator. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow because my friend works tomorrow and I'm gonna get his discount, but I wanted to take it off just to be ready already. I already have the belt, and tomorrow pick up the alternator and pick up the video. But let me show you that I'm gonna take off the alternator right now. So I need a tripod honestly so I could film, but so let me do it real quick. All right, you can see here's the alternator. Seems to be stock Denso. I'm gonna pick up a refurbished Denso tomorrow from AutoZone. And here's the belts. Old belt seems pretty good still, honestly. No cracks on it, like literally no cracks on it. But if I'm doing this job, might as well. Wait, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're good. So I'm gonna attempt to put the belt on right now, and then the alternator tomorrow. Alright, it's the next day. Got the remanufactured alternator. It's a remanufactured by Denso. I have the battery in the trunk because I want to go recharge it because it was dead, obviously. So now I have the battery ready. I took off the tray because it was pretty dirty. I'm gonna clean it after. So right now, let's check out this remanufactured. Hopefully I don't have to get a knife or something. Let's see, let me just open it real quick and I'll pick up the video. Alright, I found the way. Place the belt every 90,000 miles. I'm replacing it either way, so it doesn't matter. Has the zip tie, what does it say? Sticker doesn't even fit. Nice. Triple tested. Here's the plug, which I'm gonna keep for now. Keep it like this. Alright, so everything's put on. New belt's on. Wait, is that the new belt? Did I put the wrong one on? Okay, it's the old one. Alright, cool. So, new belt's on, alternator's on, everything's good. The only thing I'm gonna tell you guys is, I know earlier in the video I said just get a wrench, one of these, and use the breaker bar, how I used it. When I was trying to put the belt back on, it was being hard because the extension that I was using gave me no space to pull the belt this way. So I used this ratchet. This ratchet was skinny enough to use it with this small socket right here. It was able to fit, but it wasn't able to fully take off the whole tension from the tensioner because it would be hitting right here on the motor mount. So I was thinking what could I do? I just remember, you could go rent out tools because they have this one, super skinny one. So this is probably me an hour trying to figure out, probably less than an hour, almost an hour of me trying to figure out how I'm going to put this belt on. I finally went to O'Reilly's, which is literally 3-4 minutes away if I don't get any red lights. I just got a serpentine belt tensioner tool, $32 to rent it out. You give it back, you get your money back, and just get this. Save yourself the pain and get this. Trust me. I just did it with that 1 hour of me trying to figure out different ways. This took me 3 minutes, 2 minutes. No, not even, just a little bit of time, and it went on easily. So just get yourself this tool. They don't have the 14. This is my 14 socket. They only have, and this is from O'Reilly's, by the way, because AutoZone didn't have it in stock. So they have a 13, they have a 15, 16, and an 18, and then 13, 14, and a 15. But I didn't use this. I like socket better. I just use my 14 socket. It's a regular 3/8 socket. So just rent yourself out this in the beginning. Just save yourself some time. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to do it again because it's not fully good on the tensioner right there. So I'm gonna just slide it over a little bit. But other than that, that one over there too, fix it a little bit. But other than that, everything's good. Ready to go. Okay, so to end off the video, it worked. Alternator worked. Everything's good. I just moved the car outside over here to park the S2000 inside. I'll show you. Those are my masks, by the way. I don't use this car much anymore. But there you go. Starts right up. Everything's good. Because I was having problems with the alternator where I had the battery light on and then the battery wasn't charging, so it would just die out of nowhere. Stuff like that, little stuff like that. Well, not little stuff because it would leave me stranded. But now there's no battery light. Now I just, everything's good now. So this is where I'm gonna end off the video. Later.